men are dating up because she's making the money.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
men are
Men are making
younger men are
dating down.
consciously
Yeah, that's what I
trying
meant.
to
Women
date
are
up.
dating down.
Yeah.
Financially, okay. If the man will still be able to be the leader, the head of the household with me still making more,
And that's
is
where the
what
problem
I
lies.
would need. Because, okay, let's just say I am a high earner and I just can't figure out dating higher than what I make.
Correct. You come into a reality that's not a reality.
That there's not that much niggas out there.
Correct.
So I date down.
That is
But
not that much.
like, are you still going to be the guy that I need to, run the show?
It's not about it only running the show. It's about the numbers. If only less than 10, let's say 15% of people earn, let's say, under 150,000, right? 15%, over 150,000, 15%, right? So let's just say that's a real number. Then you have women who's earning all of this money. There's no one to match what you want. The reality, if you want somebody to match what you want, you are going to have to date down as a woman.
So, Alan, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
If you're saying date down, are you only speaking with respect to
Financial.
Yeah, because that's probably historically what women have always been educated
Okay,
to
and
want.
I'm saying that usually control of the house is usually tied with who makes the most money. I know I would feel just naturally that if I made more money, that I might want to have more of the say. And I just don't want to be like that, especially if I'm in a marriage. If I'm in a very serious relationship, I want to be taken care of. So even if I make more than you, are you still going to be able to take care of me? Are you still going to be able to be the head of the household is what I'm saying.
In what ways are you looking for the man to be the head of the household? What ways are you allowing him to be the head of the household? How about that?
Am I allowing? I have to allow?
Well, yeah, if you already come into the situation thinking because you make so much money that you have to date down, he's
You
below
use those
you.
words.
Okay, well, this is the scenario we're using. Then are you going to allow him to lead you, like you said, or lead the household? Or are you going to allow that? Do you know how to?
I would need that though. So
Yes.
yes, I would allow that because
Okay.
that's
So
what I
you
need.
answered your question. So you know what to do. Like you got to control your mouth and not yell at that man for. No, I'm saying you're gonna have to control your mouth and not yell at that man for not making money and not get outside of yourself when you're mad at him. Be like, that's why you make this little bit of money, and you know what I mean. That's the truth.
Or you can't do this, or you can't do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
That's
You have to-
one side of it, but how about the other side where the man is also looking at me as the breadwinner? So like, oh, she got the money, she'll handle that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just like you would look at the man like he'll handle that.
It's just different roles. Like you're just gonna play a different role. You will be the financial role, and he's gonna be the. What role do you want him to play in the house?
Yeah, what do you want him to do?
That's what I
What
asked
is his
originally.
job? That's what Roman's
That's a
saying.
good
What is
point.
his job?
That's a good
You
point.
earn more. What is his job?
Okay, so even though I earn more,
Much more.
Wait, what is much?
right?
$300,000
So
more.
like,
$300,000 more. Give it a number. $300,000 more.
Okay, so she
You earn double what he makes.
He makes 150. You make 300,000.
Oh, we on the same playing field.
No. He makes 60. She makes 150.
Okay.
So can he pay the mortgage and I just pay the little bit?
He makes 60. You make 150.
That's not what we said before. Let's go back to 150 and 300.
No, 300 and 150 is basically, like Aaron said, is very much the same.
Thank
That's
you.
what we're talking about.
No. All right, so let me put this in a frame. There's
Thank
a
you.
guy. He's been on 5 dates with 5 women he likes. This guy makes $65,000 a year. All 5 women he went on a date with all earn 6 figures and better. So he's like, damn, coming to the reality of my reality is whoever I'm going to end up being with is going to make more money than me. So he's coming to this reality. He's like, I make 65. I love what I do. I'm a teacher. You know, he's doing something that he's passionate about. He loves. So he's coming to that reality. Whatever woman he marries, she's going to make more. That's him. Now there's a woman, completely different person, completely different city. She makes 150. She's been on 5 dates. All 5 dates that she's been on, all those guys make less than her. And she's like, fuck, what is my reality?
Okay, let me tell you what was wrong with both scenarios. Okay? Let's start with the man. The man, he makes $60K. He's a teacher. He loves what he does, and he's all right. It don't get no better than this. This is it. As a man, this is
passionate
it.
job for some people.
All right, but are we living in the same world? We're
Wait,
living in.
You said as a man, this is it. Like that's his purpose. Say he found his purpose.
I think what she's saying is that like, do you have higher aspirations? Do you
have
want to go
higher aspirations in life?
okay.
Is
Teaching
60
inner city kids.
No.
Maybe he wants to be a school administrator one day.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm trying to get
you
to.
are you doing anything on the side because you're fulfilling your purpose in life? Sure, but are you living life the way you want to? Are you just comfortable and you're okay with being comfortable? Do you ever desire to be married? Because if you do, is $60K enough to be in a marriage and take care of a wife, eventually have kids, yada yada
It's
yada?
not 60K. You make 150. We got 210.
She's talking about him right now, though.
I'm talking about him.
Okay.
I'm talking about him. I am talking about him. Do you plan on coming up with like any kind of investments so that you are a higher earner eventually? Like if you're just making $60K and you're just flat out, that's all I got to come with, like, and you have no higher aspirations,
Ambition, yeah.
or ambition, like that's going to be a problem with me if you plan on dating up.
Yeah, he's
Correct.
dating up.
financially up.
Yeah.
So now we move to
The
the female.
woman.
You went on 5 dates, and sister, I already know 5 dates, and everybody makes less than you. Stop giving up, y'all. Stop settling. Stop settling. It will be the 10th date. I promise. It probably like
So keep going.
keep going. Stop settling. If
What
that's
if you
not the
meet
life,
that person that you have that connection with? You know what I mean? What do you want?
what do I want?
Ew.
Yeah.
We back?
All you mentioned were just surface level things.
Hello?
Because that's great.
Yeah.
And that's what you call like a honeymoon stage, maybe. But what happens in 3 years?
You man, you got red.
You know what I mean?
Well, I just
Wait, Amanda. Oh.
Out. Are we back?
yeah, we're
It's like,
back.
All right.
the answer. You know what I mean? What happens in 3 years?
I
I don't think a man, honestly, a man should never, ever have
Are we
a problem
talking
spending.
off the record?
No. A man should never, ever have a problem spending a woman's money. Ever.
Hello.
A man should never
Ever have a problem spending a woman's money. For what? Men spend money. I spend money. What's the problem? Like, what is the issue?
Like in a committed relationship?
Committed, not committed, whatever it is.
No,
I
I
was
feel
like,
like
boy,
in
you
a
out here
committed
tripping.
relationship, marriage even more appropriately, sure, because our finances should be merged anyway. So who makes more shouldn't even matter. We should have a joint bank account. Whatever I keep to the side, that's not your business. You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to say before everybody got up, I feel like we've brought up different scenarios and whatnot when it comes to this concept of women dating down. And I just see too many problems that may arise in doing that. Especially for me and my personality, I would just rather not. And if I did ever come to the point in life where I felt like, okay, it's inevitable, I have a problem with settling. So I would keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Like I gotta swim through it to get to what I really want and how I really want my dating life to look. And that's me personally.
Yo, I remember that episode.
already knew he was gonna
I was like, this girl got some balls. Yo, she was
ballsy?
not playing. Aaron was like, I'm not dating no guy that makes less money. I'm going to disrespect you.
didn't say I'm going to.
I got the clip.
I didn't say
More-
no.
I got the
probably
clip.
more
No,
likely.
no. I didn't
Very
say
well.
no. Let's get it right because they're gonna come for me. It wasn't that I'm going to. The thing is that there's gonna be a different like power dynamic,
I remember this.
and I feel that typically when you're the person that makes more money as a man in the relationship, you do wield more power, and so I think there's a balance. Now, if you tilt that balance in the wrong way, you better know who you're dealing with. Because the thing is that if you do something disrespectful, say something disrespectful, do something out of line,
No,
Skip
I remember
already.
how you said it. You said, and I'm gonna play the clip.
play it.
I'm gonna play the clip.
Insert
You-
here.
Yes, you said. This is what you said. You
the
said.
chopped up clip. Right.
You said no. That
Gets
one.
the people going.
This is what you said. You said
Alan.
if a guy don't make more money than you, it is less likely that you're gonna hold your tongue. You hold your tongue because of that dynamic.
Right.
Something like that.
I literally just said that.
Okay. Just-
You gave the summary and I gave a couple bullet points. So this is the thing, and I knew you was gonna bring that up. Oh my God.
Because it,
Anyway, so this is what I think ideally would have to happen for like this type of evolution of dating. I think that the whole man here, woman here, that power dynamic, one, if it's not based on money, we're going to move into a more of an egalitarian type partnership
Yep.
versus some
Definition.
Knew you were
equal,
going to say that.
fair.
I knew you were going to
Like,
say that.
I might have to use the.
I don't want to use tricky words for
I'm
nobody.
gonna have to use. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
You looked
use.
at
Yeah.
me, so that told me you ain't know either.
I'm gonna have to
About
use
some people I was
the
gonna
Kevin Hart. Since I don't know what that means, I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Oh, that's what. Oh boy, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, with Queen.
Yeah. So I think, but the thing is that because we've been socialized a certain way, I think it's going to be harder for men to make that transition into being considered equal to his woman. Meaning, everybody is doing the same. Matter of fact, no, they're not doing the same thing. She worked more hours, she making more money, so she can't always be there to cook. She can't always spend all the time with the kids. She can't be the one waking up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning breastfeeding. She can't do it all.
I'm supposed to breastfeed.
Yeah. Who's
I mean,
That's
there's
why you pump.
Oh.
Pump and dump.
Well, you
I've been
don't
seeing a
dump
lot
because
of
you
those.
didn't drink.
Yeah.
Pump and dump is when you drink.
Pump and
Oh, no,
freeze.
Yeah,
Pump and
pump
freeze.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think that's gonna be a harder transition for men
Oh, absolutely.
to be a partner.
But do you see how the double standard is? A man could be, he could be an MMA fighter, making millions of dollars, has all the status and the power. When he walk in the house, he shook at his woman. He acts a certain way with his woman. He still gives that like he doesn't use any of his what he has like as a power hold over her
Alan,
head.
now you know good and well that is not true.
Yeah, not
also
you
the type-
using
the type of
an
man you're-
exception to the rule
Right.
as the rule. Like that's why we literally came up with financial abuse. Who do you think was doing the financial abusing? What you're not going to do is use an outlier as a norm. Stop.
Come on now.
Historically, we know.
because he's over here.
I do too.
Shaking. I don't know what you're thinking right now.
So with Alan's example of the MMA fighter, that's extreme, and he comes on and now he's this frayed
rabbit.
cat.
Yeah.
He's this
Yeah.
whatever.
MMA fighter is mental. He's coming home to yell. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's coming home to be mean.
I mean, in conclude, it's almost like you have to. You heard me?
No, you saying good.
What?
I was trying to conclude it. I'm just trying to conclude this.
I know.
So in conclusion, when you're getting into a relationship or any situation, there are going to be challenges. And it may be financial, it may be emotional, it may be any old, but there's going to be a challenge. So if you're not ready to accept the challenge, then maybe you should just continue to be single. So that's what I'm just saying, because you're speaking as like where you are now as a single person. and you want to be a girlfriend, and you want to be a wife, and in each one of those levels, you don't want to be a wife,
He's
then don't be a
talking to you.
wife.
I think he's talking to you.
Talking
He's
to you.
directly talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking
Nah.
to
He was
you.
talking to me before, but all of a sudden it's just like something
Because
like
you kept staring at me hard. So I'm just saying, if you
Talking, that's
if
what
you
I'm
want to be a girlfriend, you want to be a
That
wife,
actually came
there's
out.
going to be things that aren't going to be even. They're not going to be equal, and you have to accept that challenge. And that challenge is not always going to be something that you wanted.
Very true.
Thank you.
Can I add one more thing to that?
Actually,
I also think that women would generally, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally be okay with making more and like being a financial provider if the man like meets all the other needs. Meaning like, are we able to talk? Are we able to like, do you understand me, or like what's going on? Can we have discussions to put things on the table, hash things out? Like being like emotionally available, because as we all know, there's always been this, I guess what do you call it? Like an understanding that, well, he brings home the bacon, so he don't have to be he takes care of everything financially, so he don't have to do nothing else.
Right.
He don't have to be honest. He don't have to not cheat. He don't have to be emotionally regulated and available. You know what I mean? So I think go ahead, Al.
No, go ahead.
I think it's gonna take a little bit more on really on both sides, but I think for a man, I think that's gonna be a harder rock or harder mountain to climb because of how we've been socialized. Because these systems are not 50 years old.
Right.
These are thousands of years old.
For us. Exactly. We didn't come up with it. It's not like women just be out here like wanting a man that makes more money or expecting a man to do this. And it's just like, but that's
It's been
what
like
society has always
Right.
deemed as normal.
Well,
Yes.
the education we got, we don't actually know all of the.
Well, they have more fair societies. I think like in the Netherlands or like
But we grew up in
Sweden,
America.
stuff like that.
So that's what we're talking.
We're talking about Western
Yeah, Western. Yeah.
conditioning.
but have we been in a time like this?
No.
So if we haven't been in a time like this, isn't it time that everybody has to adjust?
Well, adjusting doesn't happen just like
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand we're not going to adjust overnight, but let's just say there are some men that aren't going to have a problem with that because we're going through our own struggles that y'all may not know about,
Mm-hmm.
and then we find you as a partner,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just happen to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, listen, I do want to be the whatever border educational, because he wants to be more than a teacher, whatever is bigger than a teacher. I want to be the superintendent or whatever, but like principal, whatever it is, I do want to be that. And maybe I need you to motivate me, or I need you to like pour into me to get to that level. But you just happen to make more money. It's just what it is. So you could just not help. What if you don't help me financially? What about that part? What about if you still do your thing? I make my, what'd you say, my measly 60K, but I'm still a good person and you still love me.
I think
There's
that's
a lifestyle issue.
Did you say
I
measly?
didn't say that.
I didn't say measly either.
That word was never used.
Yeah,
That was the first time
I
that
feel
was ever
like
said.
You did
All right,
that.
sorry.
I have a question.
That was
for
me.
you, Aaron.
It's not measly.
I have a question for you. What does that look like if you're earning more money than your partner? Oh.
Yes, Alan, speak into the mic.
What does that look like if you're saying that you're making more money? You say you're asking your partner to be emotionally available. What does that mean?
Well, what I'm saying is that, and I just said that generally because it's been accepted like over generations for men to simply just provide
No, I know that.
financially.
What does it look like? What does emotional available mean to you? Like, what does that mean? Was he supposed to come in and say,
be able to have a conversation.
Like not just shut down, not just be so frustrated, not getting into arguments all. And I'm not saying just the man side. I'm just, the
the man side though? I want to hear.
okay, that being able to accept that there will be roles that you will be doing that are not traditionally male roles in the house.
Okay.
Being a good friend.
So you're friend zoning me because you make more
No,
money.
that's not what I'm saying. Being
No,
being a good, because
It's
you
like making sure
you understand
that
what I'm
you
saying?
show up because this is not a transactional relationship.
Yes.
There you go.
Great.
I like that.
Okay. So
Thank
showing up.
Yeah.
She's literally giving you the list of ways she wants you to show up.
Because
Okay.
even though
Okay, like-
there's an obvious
Hierarchy.
higher earner,
Not
Sorry.
like you still want to create a partnership dynamic
Exactly.
in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants me to show up to, let's say her friends are having a
Yes.
dinner with their husbands. She's like, I want you to go with me and be social, to hang out with my friends. I want you to know my circle of people, and I want you to be.
But that should be happening anyway.
Yeah.
If she's your partner and you guys are working.
But she wants me to go all the time.
But I think Aaron is talking about a level of intimacy that you're not comprehending.
I'm
it has
trying to,
nothing
though.
to do with socially showing up because there's a dinner party, and no, it's a level of togetherness that you're able to have difficult conversations, that you're able to cross certain bridges, that ultimately, even when we experience difficulties, we're going to experience them together,
Mhm.
and we're going to come out the other side because we both have the vision of what we are trying to accomplish. And what we're trying to accomplish is there's you, there's me, and there's the relationship.
Okay.
We both have the same vision.
How do I tell the difference of me showing up emotionally
That's
your
different for
No,
different
no,
people.
Yeah,
But how do I differentiate? How do I tell the difference between me showing up as you're asking me to versus you trying to control me and you trying to just make me do what you want me to do?
I think that's a level of comfort and her showing you appreciation and gratitude, really, and it's not demands and commands. So she could tell you, she can give you directives, and that would make you feel the way you're talking about, like, oh, I'm only showing up because you're making me do this.
Yeah,
Or-
that depends on you. Because if you show up and be like, okay, how's your day? Because I know you're going to be mad if I don't ask you how's your day. So how was your, like, you know what I'm
That
saying?
is a great
Like,
example.
it's definitely going to come off as you're doing this because I asked this of you and not because you actually want to sit here and talk to me about my day. And that completely defeats the point because now I don't want to talk to you. Bye.
Right.
It's going to be the way you communicate with each other, really. And if you're not communicating in a way where, in this instance, you need to be softer because of her day, and that's just not in you, but you're doing it because you want to be a better person for your partner, and being a better person for your partner is going to make the relationship better, and it's going to make you feel better, and it's going to make her feel better, and that is the end goal.
Okay.
So it's got to be outside of yourself, and you're selfless.
So
So be more selfless.
So it requires
Yeah,
me
that's
to
a good
put
one.
all my focus into what she wants.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta be focused,
It's a
right?
joint
No.
thing.
Okay, but-
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying because
Okay,
it's almost
so
like he's saying he's losing
if I gotta
himself by
show
doing
up,
what.
If I gotta show up, right?
Yeah.
So let's say she's like, "Yo, you need to show up for me. You need to be here for me. You need to listen to." I said, "Okay, all right. Let me move everything out of my way right now, so I can focus just on being present right now."
Wait, hold on.
Okay, well, the way you said it right there,
Mm-hmm.
she's already in the wrong telling you what you need to do.
Right.
She would be asking you, hey, this would be helpful. The way she's wording it to you is going to make you want to do
Or
that.
the way you're
Or you
receiving
can
it.
wait. You can reject it. Like it's not a one
Yeah, it's
person thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
It's
you're
both
talking
sides.
about a
Both sides.
partnership,
You can
which
say,
was-
listen, I hear you that's what would be helpful for you. But right now in my life and what I'm experiencing, I'm not in a position to do that. However, this is what I can do. This is not a I want it now, daddy. That's not how it works.
Who is that? Is that
Peppa Pig. That's Peppa Pig.
It's from Willy Wonka.
Oh, you're right. You're
I
right.
never saw Willy Wonka, so.
But do you understand? It's a partnership. It's
yeah,
not
but even if your partner
a
comes
single
to you
member
and-
LLC.
yeah, but even if your partner comes to you and says like, "Hey, I would like this from you," or blah blah blah, obviously that can be a conversation. But if you even receive it as like a list of demands and okay, now I got to move everything out of my way. What are you moving? First of all, to
Not your work hours.
to show up for you now because all right, you need X, Y, and Z. So now I have to focus on X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, if it's a partnership, you are constantly having to show up for each other.
Exactly.
You're a part of each other's daily lives.
Okay.
So finding out how to not even coexist, how to
Manage it.
I don't know, like create a life together in a way that you're receiving what you need from her and vice versa is important.
And that automatically will bypass our relationship at that point will bypass the fact that she earns way more money than me because I'm showing up for her emotionally.
That's if you allow that to, because the way you're coming,
I don't care
the
about
way
her
that
making
you're
more
the way that
money.
you're saying it is now I have to because you're looking at it as because she makes this money and you are in a role of servant as opposed to being in a role as lover, husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever you want to be. But you're not her servant. Just because she has money doesn't make you her servant or subservient. Because she's saying, listen, I see you as my equal and I'm going to move with you as my equal.
Be clear, even
but
in
if you're
the
not,
example, finances didn't even come from this list of demands, as you call it.
That's what I asked.
head.
But that was my original question: was if you earn more, what do you mean by me showing up? What is my role? And Aaron said your role is to be emotionally available and some other stuff.
she communicated her needs.
He said whatever the hell she said.
Yeah,
after
whatever.
that.
See?
Some shit I ain't doing. So you just keep talking about it. It ain't gonna happen.
Right. So that's where it came from. So if the guy, Rome just said, so you're not a servant, right?
Mm.
So, okay, I'm not a servant because I'm using this example. Okay, I understand I'm not going to play the servant role, but is that the same way of saying when a man earns more, they expect women to be submissive?
No, I think one is above the other in that scenario.
So you need me to be submissive?
No, what I'm saying in that scenario, you're looking at it like this, whereas what we're talking about is
equal.
where if you just take money out of the situation, be a good fucking human being.
Yeah.
Which we can be. Which we can.
But I think that's the problem.
But the money dynamic, the fact that the woman earns more than the man, it is playing a factor. How do we fix that factor? How do you remove something that's there?
Partner?
just be a decent fucking person.
If she already has the money, she's literally telling you what she needs. Hey, this can work if you work on this and do this with me, and this is what I'm looking for. So she's already giving you like the blueprint or the playlist.
It's like I don't need you to give me no
And if
money.
you don't want to do it, then you ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
But you're saying that because she is in a somewhat position of power, she has the ability to demand the type of relationship she wants. As the same as you would say, a man in power has the ability to demand the type of relationship he wants. And there's nothing wrong with that. She's not asking for you to do anything that any normal, well-rounded woman wouldn't want.
But she has the leverage to demand it
that's
a little
fine
bit more.
to me.
Yeah, but if she has the leverage to demand a little bit more, then maybe you should switch your mindset and say, but she chose me.
Exactly.
She's
feel
not
like-
asking me to do anything.
Yeah, you were chosen. You didn't have to
but a
win the
man
prize.
is gonna be so stuck on that fact. Because
Right.
I think
that
he's-
part. A
he's
man
gonna
to
be
talk
so-
about that part.
He's gonna be so stuck on, but that goes back to the Love Is Blind.
When they just get to know each other on like a basic
Right,
level.
but he
The
was just
insecurity.
like
Oh, the other
the
guy.
insecurity of her having more money, her being able to do things for herself, not really needing him, but wanting him, loving him for other reasons, and he doesn't know how to show up if he's not being the provider.
If he's not needed.
If he's not needed.
Needed. See, the thing is that if you just act like a normal, regular fucking human being, somebody will want you.
I
And you ain't
feel
got to
like
worry about like the
You
need.
feel like you have to be in a
How
position
about
of power somehow.
Women don't disclose how much money they make. How about that?
How about
There'll be signs.
if a man is
There will be a lot of signs.
How about this?
But hold on. Because Aaron said something that I was just like, I wouldn't do that. She said, I don't need you to give me more money. Because if I make enough to like, sustain
Cover
myself,
everything.
I just need a partner to do X, Y, and Z, just be here for me, blah, blah, blah. You can, fine, but still give me money. Like
Get a cable bill.
I still need you to be the man that you would have been whether I made more than you or not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
So
agreeing with you with that.
If that means
I'm gonna
paying the mortgage,
no,
even though
I'm
I
not
can
paying,
fully,
no, I'm not paying the mortgage. You make more money. Why would I pay the mortgage?
and that's why I said
I'm not doing none of that.
maybe don't disclose how much money you make.
No. What I'm saying
because
is
the minute a man knows you make more, then they're like, oh,
you got
then
it.
you do it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I need to show up as the person that I am. I don't care how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to be who I am.
The way you're acting is if you do care how much, because
me caring
We're
is
seeing
me
you
having
very
to.
clear right now.
Yeah.
You're not like
we see you. We can see you. These are on.
I think you don't understand.
These work. These are
Yeah.
prescribed.
Your back is up. Subconsciously, you're saying intellectually, I don't care. You're reasoning in your mind. I don't care. It doesn't affect my manhood. But what happens subconsciously, your back is up and your defense is automatically up because, like, why is she asking me to have dinner with her at 7:00 on a Tuesday? Like, wait, what? You
Yeah.
told me your schedule was free. So I was just saying, let's have
Taco
dinner.
Tuesdays. Happy
Hello?
hour. Let's go.
Hello?
In any other situation, if you were the breadwinner, it wouldn't even occur to you. But you're gonna question everything. It's like, you think you own me now? Don't tell me to meet you for dinner.
It's possible. Maybe
I can see it.
It's
I
on
can
a
see it.
Maybe.
subconscious
And there's
level.
nothing wrong with it.
Maybe I can't do it then.
No, that's
There you go. That's the answer. Yeah, we got there.
And he said this 75 times.
Most men will struggle because
I don't-
it's like a chink. It's insidious because it's a slow creep. It comes in slowly that you're questioning. Back to Crazy Rich Asians, where it became such a problem for him. In the beginning was great. I don't have a problem that you're a billionaire and I make $100,000 a year, to the point. But now in the end, he's like, you don't even make me feel like a man. I have to have an affair with somebody who.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't
You
go
may
that
not
far.
do that, but what I'm saying, sometimes these things aren't upfront.
Yeah, it's a buildup.
It's a buildup that occurs on a subconscious level. And I think that's why a lot of men will struggle.
And I know you guys said it's the exception to the rule. The reason why I think I'm connected in my head is because I feel like most men who are doing better than their woman, they don't make the woman feel like that.
I think
But
there are
that-
expectations of certain things.
But maybe they do, and it just comes out in different forms.
Yeah.
You don't know that you're making a woman feel that way.
Your expectations are
Yeah.
different.
Because you spoke about a power dynamic if the woman makes more money, but it's kind of like a more natural power dynamic if the man makes more money. It doesn't.
The expectations are
It doesn't
more.
seem like anything to the naked eye, because maybe to you that's just what a household is supposed to be. A man is supposed to be doing this. A woman is supposed to be doing this. So, like, it doesn't seem like anything to you until the verses are reversed.
Right.
I mean, the roles are reversed.
I
Sorry.
know what you meant. though.
Thank you. The roles are reversed, y'all.
Yeah, like,
Versus?
'Cause,
The verses are reversed.
could you imagine it'd be like in those situations, like, why are you questioning me? I'm out here, I'm doing what I have to do for our lives and our family. You're taken care of. Don't question me. Don't question me. Could you imagine the woman's like, I'm doing what we have to do. Our bills are paid. Don't question me.
I'd probably be like,